feminine. Let's go ahead, jump right into this reading, my love. Let us see what the messages are that Spirit has here for you on today. Please do keep in mind, y'all, these are general messages. Only take what resonates with you and leave the rest. Dun, dun, dun. We have the cleanse, okay? Very first card out is the cleanse. Somebody is detoxing, okay? Ridding their life of negativity, purifying themselves and their space, okay? Black sheep. It could be known as the black sheep in the family, the black sheep of the crew, okay? Just period. Somebody that's different, known as the rebel, goes against the grain, all right? Defies norms or goes against other people's expectations for them in their life, okay? We have bye Felicia, peacing out, thank you, next, leaving and not caring, all right? This could be somebody you haven't dealt with in a while. This could be somebody you haven't dealt with in a while because you feel like this person plays too many games, or they had a lot going on in their life at the time that you were dealing with them. All right, we have sneaky link, hidden lover, low-key situation, and side piece. Ciao. Yeah, while you were dealing with this person, they could have had some ways about them. Okay, they wanted something to be a certain way, and it wasn't that. Okay, they could have also been trying to get rid of people that were just kind of hanging on, you know, side pieces, things like that. Low-key situationships they had to come into harmony in other ways in their life. Okay, so again, you knew that they had other things going on. All right, you felt like the two of you were on two different pages, but perhaps not. Maybe this person realizes what they want is not what they were doing. So again, ridding their life of any and all negativity, removing certain energies and people. They could be the one that's walking away from karmic relationships and connections, again, to bring harmony into their life in certain ways. With doing so, more harmony may come into the connection they have with you. Okay, something like that. We have supersize me here, something about overindulgence and kinky ways. Okay, so you and this person may have similar kinks. Okay, that could be something that brought the two of you together, or you could have different things that you're into. That could be something that keeps you apart. All right, take it as it resonates with you. We have key player, okay? But if it's one thing for sure, two things for certain, they feel like your energy is irreplaceable, okay? So this person has come to realize that no, they cannot replace your energy. No, they won't ever get over you. No, nothing compares, okay? So, again, with them cleansing their life, they want to bring more balance, more peace, more love into their life. And in this person's mind and in their heart, you're connected to that energy, okay? So underlining here is wine and dine, courtship, consistently dating, romance, and passion. The feelings that they have for you, they don't want to ignore. They want to explore those feelings, okay? So again, you could be the rebel. They could be what's known as the rebel. This could be the two black sheep linking up, okay? They're finally ready to leave behind toxic ways of existing. All right. Let us see. Thank you, Spirit. What are the messages? All right. We have, I hide behind material things. Okay. Somebody may hide themselves behind material things. All right. I wish I could take back my words. Person could have said something to you that they feel like was foul. I'm so attracted to you, okay? There's an attraction between the two of you. It doesn't seem to fade or ever go away. I hope that you can forgive me one day, okay? They do apologize for whatever it is that they said, okay? They have to apologize to you, right? I am grateful for the spiritual lesson, okay? They're learning a lot from this experience, this journey here. Okay, I know I was a distraction from your pain. You could have been going through something at the time that you were like all into whatever was happening with you and them. And, you know, they feel like that's why you gave them so much attention. Now that you're not in pain, or now that you're not going through what you're, you know, you were going through, it's like you don't give them as much energy, attention, affection. But no, you know, I don't really feel that. However, it could be. We'll see, right? You're not innocent 1000% all the time here, whoever I'm talking to. All right? You're not always right? You have no problem with admitting when you're wrong. But I just feel like that's just not it. Okay? I don't feel that. But we'll see when we get into the tarot. Okay, usually the tarot confirms what Blue already picked up on, but we'll see. Okay, sometimes some surprises come out too. All right, now with that, I hide behind material things. I feel like this is a person that likes labels and brands and all that type of stuff. And, you know, they're materialistic. And they do that because they don't want people to get too close. They don't want people to know the pain that they're in themselves. Okay, that could be another reason why you distance yourself from this person, though. You didn't want to start a trauma bond or create a trauma bond. You want something that is peaceful and full of love and healthy. Okay, something where you can grow and evolve and learn and do those things together, but you don't want to feel like you're repeating certain toxic cycles. Okay, underlying energy says I love you unconditionally. So yeah, the romance and passion that this person feels for you doesn't ever go away, because right here it says I feel you even though we are apart. Okay, so this person, whatever is going on between the two of you, hold on one sec. Okay, whatever is going on between the two of you, I feel like this person feels it's their fault. Okay, like they feel like they should have said something different or done something differently. You know, that's what I'm getting here. Can you guys see it? Because it's not looking like it's letting you see it. Hold up, hold fast. Oh, not really. All right. But yeah, this says it was my fault, but I blamed you. I love you unconditionally, and I feel you even though we are apart. Okay. Well, let's look at here. Let's see what we got. All right. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Move that over just a little. Messages for feminine. Oh, okay. We got the 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, 10 of Coins is about building a happy life, a family life, a home life. Okay. A prosperous family life. We have the 3 of Cups. This is reunion, celebratory energy. Okay. I feel like this person wants more with you, but they feel like that's not what you want. Maybe they were just there for you to heal in some way or something. That's how they feel. That may not be the case, but that's how they feel. They feel like you left and you don't care, or you're leaving and you don't care about them and their feelings. We have the Emperor. This is divine masculine energy here. This could be your divine counterpart. 10 of Wands, stressing behind the scenes, feeling extremely overwhelmed right now. Really wanting things to work out between the two of you, but feeling like they may have messed it up again with something that they said. Okay. Maybe whatever they said made it seem to you as if the connection y'all have is not that deep, or something is not that serious. Because for key player to be here, and it's right next to peace, happiness, and balance. It's like they're saying they feel such harmony with you. They feel like you're important in their life. You bring them a lot of peace. You bring them a lot of happiness. So much so as where they feel you and your energy are irreplaceable. So they'll forever miss you. It's not just that I miss you right now. I will always miss you. So as long as you're not present in my life, I'm going to miss you. Okay? Aww. So sad, y'all. Alright, we have the Knight of Cups. This is affection. Again, romance, passion. 5 of Swords. Feel like they lost you. Alright, King of Wands is standing up and fighting for something, though, because it's that leadership, authoritative energy, just like the Emperor. You know, I'm in control of me. I'm in charge of what I'm going to do, how I'm going to do it. So this is what I want to do. I want to reunite with this person. 10 of Pentacles. I feel like they have this whole provider type energy with them. Like they just want to provide for you and protect you. And that's been coming up a lot. They really just want to take care of you. Okay? And it's not to take anything away from you and say, oh, you have nothing and you can't take care of yourself. But it's just to say that, you know, things can be smoother for you if you let them take care of you or something. That's where they coming from. You may look at it like, boy, please, psh, whatever, you know. But in their mind, it's like, you know, it's just a masculine trait, you know. It's just a masculine trait. That's all that is. Okay? It's not taking anything away from you or saying that you can't do for yourself or nothing like that. But it's just saying, like, you know, masculine energy is doing and feminine energy is being. So they just want you to be. Be at peace. Be happy. You know, be beautiful. Be creative. But you don't have to do the most. Let them do that. That's what they feel. Okay? It's just a masculine trait. So, you have the Eight of Wands. This is a conversation. The person really wants to talk to you. And then this Three of Cups keep sliding. They really want to talk to you. Some of them are afraid that the 1111 on the timestamp, that the conversation might turn into an argument or like a heated discussion, some sort of debate, okay? And they feel like that because, you know, you may have your opinion and feelings and they may have their opinion and feelings, and the two things might be different. You know, what you think and feel is different than what they think and feel. You feel like you applied yourself and they wanted something that maybe you didn't want. Or you want something that they didn't want, okay? Whichever way, it just was like y'all wasn't on the same page, okay? That's ultimately what it feels like. And then on their end, it's like you used me as a distraction, you know? You used me. You were going through something, or, you know, life is just a lot. Maybe you have a lot of responsibility, feminine, and so this person knows that, and they're like, you used me to feel good. And then you're just going about your business or something like that, you know. But again, I just feel like there is misunderstanding here for sure. But if you were to put the egos to the side and have an open, honest conversation with your heart just bearing truth, then I feel like a lot of the confusion and uncertainty would be removed from the situation. Whoa. All right, so we have the Two of Swords and the Two of Pentacles. So being of two minds, going back and forth, weighing the pros and cons. This could be two options. Okay, so again, if this person wasn't sure if they wanted to be with you, they wanted to be with somebody else, that could be what that energy is. Okay, going back and forth. Do I want this? Do I want that? Three of Cups, I want to come together with this person, but there was somebody else. Again, is that what's over? Is that what's done? That's what it's looking like. Okay, we have the Four of Swords. This is resting easy. This is peace of mind. Okay. Three of Wands. In the very near future, someone is coming towards you to bear truth, to reveal secrets, because they have to, you know, clear. It's like they have to clear their mind. If they don't, then it's like they stay in that Nine of Swords, Eight of Swords energy, which nobody wants to be in forever or at all, let alone for extended periods of time. So yeah, it's like, let me come to this person, let me speak my truth. And with the Page of Swords, I really do feel like this person is watching you. Some of you may feel like you're being watched. You are. All right, person is watching you, waiting for the right moment to speak up, or waiting for the right moment to say something. Same thing as speaking up. Say something or do something. All right, we got the Ten of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups. Now, Eight of Cups, emotional withdrawal and detachment. So if this person felt like they were no longer resonating with certain energies and they were ready for a new beginning, they walked away from what though? Is this like a karmic partner or something? They have good news. Whatever it is, they feel like you would think is good news. Page of Pentacles. Okay, Three of Cups. The Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so yeah, this is investing time, energy, effort. So it's like wanting to give more but wasn't able to give more because of certain things, or wanting to reunite with this person but having to wait. This could be what the situation was. You wanted to reunite with them before, but you had to wait. Then you just got to the point where you said peace out, thank you, next. Okay, Temperance is about divine timing, bit by bit. So something was taking a while to happen is what it feels like. Judgment is our discernment. So discernment didn't say that it wouldn't happen. It was just saying that it was delayed, not denied. Nevertheless, you know, I feel like your higher self was trying to tell you this. But Seven of Swords is deception and envy. So maybe you felt like somebody was being dishonest. It's like maybe you thought something was too good to be true, because Nine of Cups is heart's desires and wish fulfillment. So this person admitting certain things to you or speaking certain truths to you was like, yeah, this is what I've always wanted, you know. But then as time went on, because you weren't seeing things progress, maybe you just felt like they were lying and they just said what they had to get back close to you or something like that. Queen of Cups, like they just said whatever was necessary to get back into your heart again. Okay, it's not the case, but that's how you felt. Okay, so we have the Emperor, the Queen of Cups. Yeah, this person feels like they love you. The love that you give is irreplaceable. Okay, there's definitely been a tower moment in this person's life, and towers can be anything from house fires to divorces. You know, we wouldn't wish any of that on anybody, but that's just the energy of the card. All right, the Four of Cups is feeling rejected. So this person feels like you're rejecting them, or you're not allowing them to get access to your love, and they're confused as to why. Okay, so again, that leads them to feeling like they were a distraction from your pain, whatever you were going through. Like, so in the event that you'll go through anything else, then you'll be back or something like that. And that's just not a good feeling either. Nobody wants to feel that way, like they're being used. Okay. All right, we got this Eight of Wands energy here. Let us see. Thank you, Spirit. Eight of Wands, Four of Wands. Yeah, they want to communicate about twin flame union, coming together with you, sharing a home, a living environment. We got the Queen and King of Cups. There's a lot of deep love here. Again, they feel like you love them truly and sincerely. They feel like you need to know they love you the same way, and they love you unconditionally. Even though y'all going through whatever you're going through right now, you know, they feel it's possible to work through it. They feel like true love is worth putting the effort in for. Okay. We got the Eight of Swords. Again, they can't stop thinking about you. You're very dependable, reliable, and who you say you are, you are. You show up as that person all the time. You don't switch up on people whenever you're going through your moods and this and that. So that they do know. All right. And again, they're prepared to have whatever discussion, argument, etc. needs to take place in order for them to still have a future with you, or still have some sort of chance with you. That's how I take that. Like, they're willing to go through the fire if necessary. Okay. If absolutely necessary, they're willing to go through the fire if necessary. Okay, maybe that's something they weren't so sure of before. That Two of Swords, Two of Coins. Two of Swords literally looks like somebody about to go through some fire. So, all right, let us see. Two of Swords and Two of Coins. Okay, we have the Five of Wands. Yep, they're ready to go through the fire if need be. All right. Yep, Ace of Cups, because they want to make this offer to you. And see, here's that Tower. So in order to make this offer to you, something else had to end. All right. So again, remember that peacing out, leaving behind certain ways of existing. Eight of Cups, no longer resonating with certain energies, and then walking away from things and people. No longer visiting certain places, etc. All right, we have the Four of Swords, and the Eight of Pentacles. All right. So again, the person has been working on themselves. They've been purifying their energy. Okay. They've been purifying their energy. I feel like this person is heartbroken without you. Okay, they've been doing everything in their power to try to heal it. It's not working. They feel like the only thing that will work is like the two of you having a conversation, and perhaps there's some sort of closure, or they get the answered prayer of being able to be with you. You know, if I speak my truth, if I show them that they can depend on me, that I can show up as who they, you know me to be, who they think I am, then it'll go in my favor. And what do I mean by that, right? This person wants you to know that the good things you see in them, that's them. Whatever this version of them that you created in your head because of what happened, that's not them. So they want you to understand. Again, they're going through some sort of cleanse. When they present themselves to you, it'll be as their most purified version of self. That's how they intend on doing it. Because again, it's like, you know how it's like you can say all hope is lost, but it's not. Okay, this person refuses to believe that. They refuse to give up. They're going to continue to try. This is their prayer. Their prayer that they still get to come together with you and have the 10 of coins and the 10 of pentacles. Okay, that they can still make this love offer to you, that you'll see that the two of you are a perfect match for each other. That's their prayer. Okay, that they get to be this provider and protector, that they get to take care of you in all the ways they feel like you deserve to be taken care of and provided for. That's their prayer. Okay, but it doesn't always work out like that. They know that. Okay, so either way, they're grateful for the lesson that all of this has taught them. You know, when you have real love, when you have true love, it's a certain way to treat it. Okay, it's a certain way to treat them, the person, you know. So they're definitely learning something, all right? So there's going to be a love offer coming from your person because they want this love forever. And it's up to you what you want to do with that, all right? But those are the messages that I have here for you at the time. I pray that this will help you. I know it will. If this was your reading or you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. And if you have not already, go ahead and subscribe. Peace and hair grease.